All right, guys, I'm back.
All right.
All right, let's get started. Keep an eye on this on, right? They're holding it and flagging it nicely. So definitely keep an eye on ON. Needs to break above your trend line flag. So watch this one as well. BCRX. BCRX. It's a small one, but they're holding it here. They're not letting it break. Keep an eye on the flag if it's going to break over. Same thing with Tiva. All right, so let me go over to, let me put this, where is it? There it is. Um, Tiva, the on. What was the other ticker I was saying? CPE or
Yeah,
PCE or
CEP.
CEP? CEP. All right, let's start with that one. Let me put this spy up here. Um, CPE, let me put it down there.
CEP.
Oh, yeah, CEP. Got it. Thanks, DC.
No problem.
Tesla, NVIDIA. All right, let's get started and see what we want today. All right, this CPE, I wanted this one that we're talking about it on, I don't know, Friday, Thursday, somewhere like this, that it was creating a topping up here, and we wanted this one to make that double top. So it came up, created a head and shoulder, right? And then from then on, start pulling back down. This is your support right now that you need to break on this CPE for more downside moves. So what's this CEP to break under this support of 4140 area, right? Break under here and pull it. CEP. SPY. Right now, SPY is just grinding sideways on it. We are not breaking over resistance. We have a big resistance area up here that you need to break through, and that resistance would be that 565 area. You need to break through here for an upside move on SPY. Right now, SPY is still a little bit on the heavy side. Like Tendon says, we had 9 constituents, something like that, days on the upside, right? So it was like never happened before, almost, right? So this what we want to see is if we can break under that support here and see if we can pull it. All right. So keep an eye on your support line on SPY. Tesla, another one that also made a beautiful move right now. Tesla is just holding and flagging up here. We want to see if we can break under that support right now. We are making a beautiful base here, made it already a double bottom. So we want to see for an upside move, we can break over this the 286 here for an upside move, and then we're gonna be looking for the next level of resistances that you're gonna find on Tesla. Nvidia, the same kind of thing. It's just grinding sideways all day long. This pre-market today came up to that resistance a couple of times, hit it, doesn't want to push through. So definitely watch this one if we're still on the heavy side on Nvidia as well, right? So just be careful with your longs. If we're gonna break over that resistance area, move your stops just under, right? You want to break through and push, not break through and wondering, should I go long? Should I go short? What am I or where am I? You don't want to see a stock like this. You want to see determination, right? Determination All right, we got what was it? Was it PLTR that it's having earnings, right?
Yeah, but that's tonight or that's
Tonight,
tomorrow. Oh, tonight.
tomorrow,
Hold on.
tonight. All
Hang
right,
on. Hang on.
PLTR. So
It's
let's see
tonight.
what
Yep.
tonight. All right. So what's this line here of resistance? On PLTR, you have at 124.66 is a resistance area. But if it's gonna come up here, right? You definitely want to see this one push through because otherwise it's just going to create a head and shoulder and then dump again. You want to disrespect that resistance area and push through. And you definitely want to see this one break through over the next resistance area at 125. All right. So be careful with those head and shoulders you can come up to. And if you're going to respect it, you're going to see a pull on it on PLTR. All right. Let's see what else we have out there. Boom, 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 boom. We have, let's see. What are you doing up here? ABBV. Keep an eye on this ABBV. It's coming up to a double top here. So let's see if it's going to make one more push on ABBV. Spreads are wide on it. Be careful with this. So you want to see if it can make one more push, top it off, and then pull it down. ABBV. ABBV. BB. ABBV. AVGO, nice flag on it and holding support. All right. This is your support line you want to break on AVGO here. Put it, let me just a little bit lower, a little bit lower. So you want to see this AV, oh, it went too low. Damn it. All right. So keep an eye on this AVGO. Come on. If you can break under that support line here at 199.50, you're going to get a pull on it. All right. AVGO, keep an eye on this break on the support. CP we talked about. Coin making a nice little, or at least trying to make a little bit of a curl. If I zoom in, you will see a little bit of a trying to make a little bit of a curl on it, right? But if you zoom out, you will see that it's not doing it. Just coming up to a little bit resistance here on coin right here. You have a resistance it's coming up to. The next resistance would be this 20, what is that, 203 something? Yeah, 20285. All right, so definitely keep an eye on this resistance already hitting up here. So let's see if it's gonna break, give you a curl break under your support trend line and pull this coin down again. Nope. What else do we have? What is Google doing? Hmm. Google is making a nice double bottom here, guys. All right, you're getting a nice little double bottom here on Google. Not very successful on your curl for an upside move. It's not breaking over resistance or anything. So definitely keep an eye on Google if it's gonna break under your support here and it's gonna pull. All right, Google. You want to break under this support here on Google and pull it. AMD, what are you doing here? AMD, nice flag on AMD. Not very successful. So you have very beautiful flag here. All this is one huge flag on this AMD, not being very successful breaking through that resistance, at least not yet. So right now, this AMD has this setup here that you want to see if it's gonna hold. Right, it's running out of space here. So let's see if it's gonna break over that resistance for a push, or it's gonna say, "All right, I don't have the momentum to push through. No buyers is coming in." come down, break under your support, and pull it on AMD. Oracle is another one that it's making a little bit of a setup here. Definitely keep an eye on Oracle. Beautiful flag on it. All right. Nice flag on Oracle here. It's not doing much right now, but it's definitely trying to hold on to support. You want to see this one if it can break under this support here. That's where you're gonna see a pull on it, just a little bit lower. Come on, a little bit higher. Come on, stupid mouse. So you want to break under this 148 here on Oracle. Again, it's getting tighter and tighter. It needs to make a decision which direction it wants to go, all right? So let's see if it's going to break under that support line and pull it. Oracle ORCL. ORCL. TEM, another one that is holding support here very nicely. Nice flag on it. No curl, no nothing. TEM, another one to keep an eye on. Now, this one, though, has two support lines that it needs to break on TEM, all right? So we have one, and we have a second one, which is very, very close by. So two support lines that you need to take care of. One is not going to be enough. So you want to break under the second one, definitely, all right? So you break under the first line, you want to take out this 5550 and pull it on TEM. Wait a minute, hymns have earnings as well, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, hymns. This is Kajora's favorite. He's using them a lot. He's buying stuff from them. So
Not just
he
Tonight.
should
the company president, Danny. I'm also a member.
also remember. All right, definitely keep an eye on this hymns, man. Hymns, HIMS. Right now, you are between support and resistance lines. Definitely keep an eye on if you're gonna get a push on it. One more push, and that's it. All right, one more push and break and see if we can break over that 43 level on the hymns. What's your support line, which is at 40 spot 60? Yep, hymns. Wait a minute. What is Dell doing here? Another one is Dell, guys, holding support. Dell, beautiful support here is holding. So definitely keep an eye on if that's going to lose your support line and pull on Dell. Uh, Mr. is also showing up here. Mr. Mr. MSTR. So let's see if we're going to break under your support on Mr. and pull. Mr. Apple, still on the heavy side. Careful with Apple with this double bottom it's coming down to, all right? It's trying to come down to a double bottom. It is flagging. So all this is a flag and a double bottom that's coming down to. So what's this one? What it wants to do? Break under or what it wants? All right, before you are taking any of the trades. Remember, it's all about protecting yourself. Protection, protection, protection. Right. All right. Does anybody else have any other ticker? Anybody else? Can dance.
Can you look at VST, please?
Remember, Janny,
ST.
today is Revenge of the Fifth Day.
The Revenge of the Sith.
Fifth. One,
Fifth.
two, three, four, five.
What does
Star
that
Wars
mean?
fans celebrate May the Fourth be with you. Today is Revenge of
The
the
f-
Fifth.
all
Star
right.
Wars reference. Don't worry about it.
Okay. Dina, you
Danny,
see it? Yes.
Danny, these aren't
Yes.
the droids you're looking for.
Yes, I see it.
Good
I see.
ones. Good ones, guys. All right, so this is your VST, Dina, that you need to be careful of the spreads. You need to break on the support to take it down or break over that resistance came up to touch it. Doesn't want to push through.
Okay,
All right.
got it. Thank you.
Meta,
PLTR has earnings today.
which one?
PLTR.
VLTR.
No, PLTR.
Yeah,
Kajora, we talked about it already.
Yeah, I'm just saying, don't forget it.
PLTR.
It's earnings day.
Yep. Yep.
PLTR testing support here again. So yeah, PLTR. Definitely testing support. So let's see what it wants to do. All right, guys. Anybody else have anything? Kajora, DC, Kendance,
Did you do Net?
Jasper? Yeah,
Jenny, did you do Netflix? Could you do Netflix if you haven't done it?
Netflix,
Yeah.
NFLX.
Holy
It's
shit!
kind
Netflix popped right up, didn't it?
Yeah, it did.
Nice
Yeah.
pop.
It's either shorts getting in or it's Revenge of the Fifth.
Yeah, what's that resistance you are coming up to, Anita? Here, you want to push through that resistance. Now, the problem with this one is I have a second one which is very, very close by on Netflix. Let me show you. So this is your next resistance on your Netflix. Just a little bit higher here. Come on. There you are. All right. So what's those two resistance lines? The next one is 1125. You're
Thank you.
welcome, Anita. All right. Here we go.
About 95% of your PLTR long. Let's see if we can push up to about 224.75. Mean Gene Oakland. We may want to watch Disney today too, with all the Tariff movie production.
Oh, yeah. It's Disney as well, right? So true. All right. So PLTR is still within those resistance lines. Apple is trying to make a push. Nvidia already broke over resistance, gave us a pop. Spy, it's not following suit. All right. Spy is not following. There's nothing there on Spy right now. Tesla, nice pull on Tesla
About
here.
95% of
Take it down.
your PLTR short. That didn't take long.
Take it down. PLTR pop and dump, breaking under support. Nvidia coming up to the next resistance. Let me zoom in here. So you're getting coming up to the next resistance on your Nvidia, not wants to having a little bit issue here. Careful, Spy is doing absolutely nothing. CEP giving us a little bit of a pullback. Let's see if it wants to break under that support. Just a little bit more, and you're going to come down to the next support on Tesla. which is, come on, there it is, showing up now. Just a little bit more. CEP coming down to support here, wants to test it. NVIDIA having issues breaking over resistance. Come on, just a little bit. Come on, pull, pull. Coming down to the next support on Tesla. Mr. Pulling coin trying to pull as well. PLTR hitting the next resistance, 122 support, 122 on PLTR. All right, so Tesla hitting the next support here. CEP hitting
Out
support
more
as well.
PLTR short here. See if we get that little bit of
Netflix
a
is
bounce
stuck.
here
Look,
now. PLTR then.
Netflix doesn't want. Look. Came up to resistance. Doesn't want to push through on Netflix. Be careful now, Anita. If you are on the long side on Netflix.
I'm waiting for it to come down. I haven't
Okay.
touched it yet.
Okay, Anita. Nice pull on CEP. Get down, CEP. What's this double bottom you are creating right now? This nose sticking out of CEP, right? We're still on the heavy side. Take it down. Next support I have on it would be down here at the 37. What is that? 37.90 area on CEP. David, would Google and Meta be affected by this film tariffs? Oh man, um, I really don't know much about what's happening in Hollywood and stuff like this, guys. I'm sorry, but if he's gonna tariff any other company with foreign language being produced in other countries, I don't even know how Meta would be. Is Meta involved in film production? I don't even know that. All right, CEP coming down to the next support here. CEP. Beautiful short on CP. Spy, what are you doing? Are you doing anything? Uh, Not really. We're still grinding sideways, right? On Spy. Doesn't want to do anything right now. Getting a little bit of a bounce on Tesla of support. PLTR holding this 122.
Out 95% of your PLTR long.
Nice.
Don't forget to tip your wait staff.
On your way out. In on the GPUS. G Oh, it's a small one. It's trying to break over resistance here. GPUS. Your resistance is 375. Good spy, man. Doesn't want to do anything. Anyway, Apple, another one that doesn't do anything today is Apple. Neither is Meta right now. Disney, what are you doing? Disney making a little bit of a pop here. Beautiful downside move, made a beautiful double bottom, and now it's coming up to the first resistance area. So what's this resistance on Disney at 9150? Come on, Tesla. Come on, Tesla. You can do it. Reddit. We didn't talk about Reddit today, but it's coming up to resistance here. RDDT. And Reddit has a resistance at 116.90. 116.90. Reddit.
Out
RDDT.
95% of your PLTR short.
Pretty.
Establishing
PLTR
a
is
range. Let's
trying
see if she can
to.
break down a little bit more.
Mhm. Next support we have on CEP would be 3450 CEP. Beautiful short on PLTR, Tesla, CEP, Mr. Apple is testing support here. PLTR trying to break on the support and go even deeper. Same thing goes for coin right now. What's if coin's gonna break under your support of 200 spot 86? Nvidia is turning around and trying to make a curl for a downside move. Spy is coming down and wants to retest support. GPUS showing up on the scanner a couple of times. It's not breaking over this 375 resistance. Having a little bit of issue here. Nice pull on Apple. Come on, Spy. Come on, Spy. Property lore. Did you take it? Did you short this PLTR? If you did, well done. Apple is coming down to the next level of support here. This 200 spot 45, 200 spot 45. Next support on Apple. Mr. hitting the next level of support here. MSTR 37716. Come on, Spy. Are you gonna do it or what? Testing support here on SPY, but it's trying to hold it right now. Guys, take some profit off your Tesla. If you are in Tesla, you got to take some profit here. Don't let it break over your resistance, all right? Netflix, you are coming up and retesting resistance here. This is the place where you want to see last breath on it, Anita. You want to see a last breath on this Netflix, break under this support line, the second one down here, and then pull it. Okay, Anita?
Okay, thank you.
ISM numbers coming out now.
All right, getting a little bit of a pop curl on Tesla here. All right, that's why I was saying take some profit down here on Tesla. You're getting a little bit of a breathing exercise on Tesla right now. It's not like it's curling for an upside move, at least not yet. All right, SPY is still not breaking on the support. Keep an eye on this Netflix for it's. We said last breath on it, so this is where you want to see on Netflix if you're gonna start curling it for a downside move, right? There is no curl yet, but this is what you want to see right now. This last breath, exhale, turn around, and pull. Another one we had a nice pull on is this on. Remember on we had on the screen? On broke under your support and bye bye. Right? Broke under support here, coming down to 37 on. RB RB. What was the other one? RB no BCRX. BCRX is still trying holding up here. BCRX made a little bit of a move. Volume is light on it, coming in at 7,000, 8,000. So right now we're trying to break over the trend line flag here. Look how it's holding it. BCRX. Come on, Tesla. Come on, Netflix. Reddit is pulling of that resistance we were talking about on Reddit. Another one that's coming up to resistance here is Meta. This 596 resistance point. 596 on Meta.
Out 95% of Tesla short.
Nice, Kajora.
I'd like to see 277.28, but we'll see if she's got the power to get there. As you guys can probably all tell, market's a little ranged today.
Yep. Apple is continuing the downside move. MSTR hitting the next level of support. Nice pull. CP slowly coming down. Guys, my next support on Tesla is way down, way down. 27650. My next support on Tesla, well, that's way down there.
Hey, Janie, you see Apple?
Apple, yeah, it's going down. Nice. Very pretty. CEP coming down to the next level of support here. Still slowly going down. So let's see if we're going to break under here and pull even lower. Netflix giving us a little bit of a pullback here. We still need to break on the support. We're still a little bit on the green side on the candles. Beautiful short on Apple as well.
All right, Tesla coming down to that PT that I mentioned. So if you're not out already, I'd suggest getting out a good portion of it here, of the short, that is.
Got it. Thanks, Kajora. Right now, Netflix is still holding it above that support areas that you need to break.
About 95% of the Apple long here. You're just shy of the daily 23 at 257. So got a bit of a sell off. Let's see if this is an SCR into that 23. Take off 95% of, or at least I'm taking off 95% of my Apple short here. He rejected the 23, now falling below the 200 again. Let's see, Johnny, if we can get it to come on down.
All right, does anybody have any questions? Anything you guys want to talk about? Dina, did you see your arm, this pop and dump arm?
Yes, I did. Yep.
What
Thank you.
what did your AMD do? Oh, AMD up there, holding and flagging for a little bit higher. The next resistance you want to break on AMD would be this 10160
Okay.
VST.
Yes, he's not doing
Ah,
anything.
nothing today. Yeah. But it's holding it within, so
Usually it's a big drop for it, so I would think somebody come in and get it.
mm,
Buyers would come in, but we'll see.
yeah.
That's usually what happens. I'm sorry. What did you say for AMD? What was the?
Uh,
I'm
oh,
sorry.
AMD. My next resistance would be that 10160.
Okay. Thanks.
Come.
What happened to Tesla?
What happened to Tesla?
It just got
It
plopped.
looks like
Nothing.
Tesla
It's
ran out of power.
Thank you.
beautiful.
Says car sales for April drop in Spain.
In where?
In Spain. Car
Well,
sales.
yeah, well, yeah.
Duh.
I mean,
Right?
duh. I mean, I maybe I've seen like
Say
five. I've seen five Teslas. That's it in
that.
Spain, but I've never seen a
About
charging
95% of
station
Tesla
in
long,
Spain.
back at the 280 emotional.
I guess the people who has Tesla has their own charging at their home
Yep. They got their own
because
station.
there is nothing else charging
Mhm.
a car. Well, you can
Oh,
buy Duracell if you wanted to. Nice pop on PLTR. Look at PLTR pop. Nice pop.
Jenny, I just want everybody to know I get so emotional every time I think about viewing Tesla.
Like tears in your eyes, you mean? Or
Yeah, I just love Tesla stock. It's super easy to pew pew.
David, why are we so ranged today? I don't know what the market is waiting for right now, David. I really don't know, man. But they're definitely holding it up, going sideways on SPY, doing absolutely nothing. Are we a little bit early and we're gonna break over that resistance for a pop on SPY? Could, but we need to be patient, right? We know we have the chosen one in on Wednesday, I think. We have the chosen one there. So everyone is waiting to see what the Trump does next. Yeah. Dean, nothing appears to be in a hurry to go anywhere. Yeah, but we had beautiful moves, right? Beautiful moves at least. But the general SPY doesn't want to do anything. Meta is pushing through, coming up to the next resistance very soon on Meta. 600 spot 70 is your next resistance. Netflix is still trying to hold it up here. We want to see if we can curl it for a downside move. Tesla came up to resistance, doesn't want to push through. All right, so be very cautious with going long. We need to break above that resistance line. Come on, push through, push. SPY is trying to push as well. Made a little bit of a pop here on SPY. Meta hitting the next resistance. I think something just popped. Just got a pop on everything here a little bit. There goes your Tesla breaking over resistance here.
More of your Tesla long here back at WAP. So we got to push over here and with some volume. They get up to 282, 97, 285, 44.
Thanks, Kajuna. All right, does anybody else have anything? Nice little pop here. We're getting on SPY. Finally broke over resistance. Do not trust that SPY and do not let it break under your support. Netflix still doesn't want to give us that curl yet. So be very careful shorting that Netflix, all right? Dell, look at Dell. Wow. Delta Airlines. Look at this move. Coming up to what, 46 now?
Hmm.
Almost a topping here on
UAL too.
UAL. What is RR?
American Airlines also.
Mm, RR, Z car showing up. Z car, and what is the other one? Pony? Z car. Nice push on Z car. Damn. Beautiful. Pony.
Had a bunch of halts though.
Mm, Pony's also making a move. Come on, Netflix. All right, guys. We said don't trust that SPY, right? We broke under support here again on SPY. Broke under again. We didn't stay above. So if we're gonna get a pull now on SPY, it's gonna take everything down with it. All right. So you gotta respect those support lines now. Anything else, DC?
Jenny, there's some speculation,
No.
news reports that Tesla does have declining sales in the U.S. and worldwide.
Right. Declining sales everywhere, right? Hmm. PEP is coming down and creating a double bottom now. What's that SPY if it's gonna start pulling? Gonna take everything down with it. Just like it's trying to do right now with this Tesla, pulling it back down again. Nice move on Dell. We talked about Dell today, right?
Mm-hmm.
Remember we were talking about flagging, holding support. Look at the Dell. Boom. Beautiful move. Let's see what else. What else? Starbucks broke on the support, give us a pull. ABBV broke on the support, giving us a little bit of a pull here. Avgo holding support. Give us a little bit of a pop here. Didn't break down this one. AVGO. Google. Nice pop on Google. Look how Google held that. Google. Nice move. So Google held that support down here. It's not Google. Damn it. I used the other one. Yeah, I used the other one. The one I use, the Google L. Anyway, nice hold support, break over resistance. This is the move you're getting on Google right now. Netflix is still holding. CEP coming down slowly to the next support. Tesla is still flagging and holding to that support line, doesn't want to give it up, right? So be careful shorting. You don't want to get a surprise. Anybody else? Any questions? Anything you wish to talk about?
Out 95% of your PLTR short. Let's see if we can keep the flag channel developing. A sideways trade into the end of the day and earnings.
Take it down. Take it down.
Go to the right, Janny. Right only. Keep it within like 2 or 3 cents of itself.
Take it down.
Okay, so any of you guys Star Wars fans? Yeah, I think I might have thrown this at you, but there's a cat in the neighborhood. Let's get your guys' thoughts on it. I'm hoping none of the neighbors get upset by this, but I borrowed whoever's cat it was for a bit of a photo shoot. Let's see if I can share it with you guys. All right, get the main chat and
That is events of the fifth
yeah,
year.
I borrowed one of the neighbors' cats earlier today.
Whose cat this is?
I don't know.
For us.
Something happened. James Michael went dead.
Yeah, I'm right here.
All right.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, he had issues.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
All right, guys. Tesla is making a double bottom down here. Nvidia is coming down to support. Netflix is still holding, and CEP hold coming down to the next level. Meta is trying to break on the support. Meta. MSTR is making a double bottom down here. Apple making a little bit of a base. Nothing else, just a little bit of a base, no curl on it yet.
There goes Tesla.
Mm,
Kapow.
let it just continue because my next support line is way down here on Tesla, all the way down here at what is that? 7660 area, all the way down there. But you gotta respect this double bottom it's creating right now. You have a nice day, DC.
Yes.
I was expecting beautiful.
Well, I made a couple mistakes. I got like 10 points on the ES, the futures.
Mhm.
I got it twice actually. And so about 20 points. But it kept pulling on me and going back up. I'm thinking it's like short cover reverse.
Right.
But yeah, no, I had a good day so far.
All right.
For day one back in the office, I've had
Mhm.
an excellent day.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm green on both accounts.
Great. How does it feel not going to work anymore and
It's not
doing
even
this?
that. It's well, you know what I don't know what it really is? When you're
Mhm.
the plant manager, right?
Right.
It's the constant emails. And then on that you have Teams now, Microsoft Teams. Are you familiar with Teams?
No.
So Microsoft Teams it's like WhatsApp and like iMessage. It's chatting. You can do meetings and you can do chatting. So we had 14 chat channels
Mhm.
with people hitting the channels all day long, right?
Oh, wow.
14 of them, plus email, plus text messaging, plus phone calls, plus meetings. It's just constant bombardment of information. So that's one thing that I'm like, I feel a little stressed right now. Like my phone should be ringing for some reason or looking for, messages, and there aren't any. So just trying
Well, it's
to,
a nice feeling, right? You just have to
yeah,
get used to.
decompress.
Yeah.
Yeah, just decompressing.
Nice.
And then, like I told you this morning, I had all these things I want to do, right?
Yeah.
I just feel like there's not enough time in the day.
hmm Yeah.
Yeah, if your person's not careful, you can get chopped up today big time with the SPY going up and down, up and down, up and down.
Well, yeah, exactly. But that's how you are not gonna touch the spy before it makes a move, right? If it
No. What I
doesn't,
mean is it's even affecting the stocks too, right?
uh, like which one?
Just take Netflix for example. It can't make up its mind. It's going up or it's going down. It's going up, but every time you think it's going to break a level, it reverses itself because it's in an uptrend, strong uptrend.
Yeah, it is.
And I didn't get on CEP in time. Don't get me wrong, I still made money on it, but I didn't take it at the very top at $45 because that would have been nice.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah,
Beautiful trade.
yeah. I still got like $1.60 out of it. So compared to the almost $10 it's moved.
Yeah. And we were talking about it. When was it?
I
Friday?
and yep, and in pre-market you brought it up too.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Now, um, Tesla,
Mm-hmm.
like you said, it's building a little bit of a base here,
Mm-hmm.
and um, in its opening range from when it opened, it reached a 25 like a linear. What is it being called? Hang on, I'll say what is it being called? 25% extension down or 50% extension down.
Yeah.
0.5.
You see, look at this spy right now, right? We are above. Look at this double top. It's gonna
Yep.
break under and pull here.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm watching it.
That's what you want to see now. Break and pull. So let's see if the spy is gonna break on the support.
Well, booyah.
Hooyah.
Yeah.
You hooyah. No, who?
Booyah.
No, the other one.
Hooyah.
Hoo-ha,
Woo woo.
hoo-ha, hoo-ha.
Oh yeah!
And
Look
there
at
goes
Tesla
Tesla also.
struggling.
Taking everything down with it right now. We're gonna take it with that spy. We start pulling now. Come on, take it down. Be a good girl.
Hello, Tesla, my old friend. It's time for me to pew pew you again.
Mhm. Guys, are you looking at the scanner we have up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right, guys, give me a minute.
If your stops down on Tesla, if you're still shorting her, not a lot of volume, but she is ticking down. So protect your gains.
What do you got for the next support there?
For me,
Or
I'm
do you even
going
look
with
like
276.44 Mean Gene Okerlund.
276.44?
You break past that, I mean, if you're queuing it, you're probably looking for 274.18 and then 270.72. That would be a bit of an extreme, but yeah, that's, I mean, is it possible? It's possible.
Well, here comes your 276.
Yeah, I'd be right now the way, unless we get something different today, I'd be selling any kind of rallies, just because we have no volume today. I'd be looking at most rallies to see if they're SCRs. If they're SCRs, and once they run out of people covering, they'll come back down.
Yeah.
All right, out. I've got 1.5% left of Tesla short. All right, those on YouTube, we're going to close it up for the day. See you crazy kids manana. Have a great one. And don't forget to like and subscribe.